Hey Boilers, this week we are going to be putting some new procedures into place for Boiler Block. This presentation will give you a rundown of what you need to know. To start, we will be adding in a few bells to help everyone get to where they need to be on time. At 9:45, the bell ending second hour will ring. This starts your passing period to move to Boiler Block. At 9:49, the minute bell will ring. At 9:50, everyone should be in their assigned Boiler Block advisory. Your teacher will take attendance at this time. On intervention days, you can use this time to check what appointment you have set and where to go. At 9:52, the bell will ring again, signaling the start of the passing period to move to your intervention location. At 9:56, the minute bell will ring. At 9:57, the bell will ring again. All students must be in a classroom at this time. The bell will ring again at 10:10 to signal when Career Center students are to be dismissed. If you are a second slot Career Center student, you will not be released to the bus until this bell rings. At 10:25, the bell will ring, ending Boiler Block. An additional change being made is that every student must be signed up for an appointment in WC Online for every intervention day, even if you are staying with your Boiler Block advisory teacher. Boiler Block teachers have a number of responsibilities that is important you know. They ensure students sign up using WC Online. Take Boiler Block attendance in Infinite Campus at 9:50. Check WC Online daily for students signed up for them. If they are not signed up for a teacher, they should go back to Boiler Block. If a student does not show to their intervention appointment, email the Boiler Block teacher who will then mark them absent. Foster a culture and community with students in Boiler Block. Monitor student grades and advise students on academic work in grade checks. Ensure all students are working on academics during Boiler Block. Recommend, place, and follow up with students in interventions as needed. Communicate and collaborate with families and school stakeholders regarding student achievement. Provide intervention, instruction, reteaching, and reassessment to students as needed. As a student in Boiler Block, you are expected to contribute positively to classroom culture in Boiler Block, monitor grades and collaborate with the advisor, work on academics during Boiler Block, advocate for learning by choosing and planning for appropriate intervention, by signing up for appointments on all intervention days, even if you stay in your assigned Boiler Block. Be timely in arriving at Boiler Block and intervention spaces. You will be marked tardy or absent in Infinite Campus if you do not show up on time. If you are not in a classroom by the 9:57 bell, you may be asked by an administrator to go to SAO. As a friendly reminder, Boiler Block is still a phone-free zone on both advisory and intervention days. You may not have phones out or use phones for music or games during this time. Failure to comply with this expectation will result in a referral being written. Now we will review the process for creating appointments in WC Online. WC Online is used to create appointments for Boiler Block, CASH during study hall, and the Assessment Center during Boiler Block and study hall. When you log in, you can select which schedule you want to see from the drop-down. You can also change the schedule once you are logged in. Your login should be your school email address, so your student ID at students.bbchs.org, and you will have created your own password. If you've forgotten your password, you can click Reset Your Password on the login page, and a reset email will be sent to you. Technology does not have access to your passwords for WC Online. If you check the box to stay logged in, be aware that you may need to periodically refresh your browser window to access the most up-to-date calendar. To create an appointment, use the calendar links to navigate to the correct day or week. Clicking Current Week will take you to the current week. All teachers are displayed for each day. To limit this and make it easier to find a teacher, click the Limit To dropdown. Boiler Block appointments are group appointments. To make an appointment, click on the first white space for your teacher. A light red bar means the appointment slot is full. You cannot click on it. If a teacher does not appear in the list, it means they are unavailable at that day or time. They're absent. So keep in mind, if a teacher is absent or sick, appointments for that day will be canceled. You will receive a cancellation email, so it's important that you're regularly checking your school email. When you click on an appointment slot, a new window opens. Fill in the required information and click Save Group Appointment. Click Close Window in the confirmation box. Your appointments will appear on the schedule in red. You cannot make multiple appointments for the same time. When scheduling an appointment, please take note of appointment locations. Teachers may not be assigned to their usual classroom during Boiler Block. Appointment locations are listed in the Appointment Details window under Location. The system will send you reminder emails for upcoming appointments if you have kept that setting in your profile options. You can view a list of your upcoming appointments if you hover over your name and then My Appointments. You can click on each one to see the details. WC Online is also used to make appointments for cash and the assessment center. Use the same procedure. Just select either the cash or assessment center schedule from the drop-down. For cash and assessment center during study hall, students will report directly to that location. Don't check in first with your study hall teacher. Students are expected to sign in at cash and assessment during study hall, or you will be marked absent from study hall. Cash teachers will point out the sign-in computers if you're not sure what to do. Thanks for your attention. Boiler up!